Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Kingdom Mod Let's Play for Mount and Blade Warband. So, a couple things before we get started today. We've got two new characters being introduced, one of which is going to be Regis, or Regis, or I'm going to go with Regis. Anyways, he is the former squire of Clovis, who, after Clovis was forced into exile, kind of had to help Clovis get by for a while, and eventually they parted ways. And so the last we heard from him, he was at a university down in the Serenade Deserts learning engineering skill. And he was initially reluctant to come back and join Clovis because he wanted to keep learning engineering. However, Clovis has gone missing, and so Regis has come to join our party to help us find Clovis, because he's not here. So, thank you, Antonio Lozano Fanol, for submitting Regis as well as Clovis. I look forward to hearing more about his adventures, especially now that him and Clovis will hopefully be reunited soon. Anyways, I'm still taking characters, so if you guys would like to submit one in the comments, all you need to do is come up with a backstory, tell it in the comments below, and then continue to contribute in the comments on the remaining videos, and whoever contributes the most will get their character chosen first. So, Regis has joined us, and the other character is not a companion, and it's not a character submitted by anybody in the comments. Let's go into the faction tab here. And, oh, we're already on the faction tab, I think. Holy Calradian Empire. And you may notice that one of these names is not like the others. Apparently it doubled this, but we have Lady Isolla of Suno. So I made Lady Isolla into a companion character and then gave her the fief of Suno. So now Lady Isolla is one of our vassals, and she will basically be my, like, petty king, or I guess petty queen, or Duchess of Swadia, since I'm the emperor and I can't, you know, rule everything all at once all the time. So I'll be appointing some, like, dukes or duchesses, or, you know, whatever. I guess they could be kings under an emperor, but she's the first, and she is the Lady of Suno and the Duchess or petty queen of Swadia. And I will change her banner. Right now it's the Nord Kings, so until we defeat him I can't change it, because then his banner will change too. But as soon as that happens, I'll give her a much more fitting banner to ride around with. Anyways, we got a bunch of stuff to do today, including conquering all these castles. So let's start south here and head for Rindyar. We'll try to take that, and then if we have enough time, we'll try to knock out maybe 2 more. And that'll completely solidify our control over the center of the map here. And then it's just a matter of pushing up into Nord territory. We'll probably start here and just keep a consistent front line. And then I'm thinking we'll push west, grab all of the little peninsula here, and then push east and kind of force them back into this area on this tiny peninsula. And that way, if they want to attack, they basically have to do it across these bridges. And so that'll slow them down a bit. If you have a better plan, feel free to let me know in the comments below, but I think that's what we'll do unless somebody has a better idea. So, let's head on down to Rindyard Castle. I should probably make sure that I am equipped for siege warfare. I don't know if Lady Isolla is going to be joining us for these battles, just because she was only recently appointed, and so she's going to have to take some time to build up her own army, I imagine. It's only 72 here. We could have easily soloed this one. And I guess I'll go ahead and fight with my guys here since they're already here, but if the other castles are smaller garrisons like this one, I'll probably send them on their way so that they can defend the land while I'm going on the offensive. I'm also considering, once we start pushing into Nord territory, to make somebody else my marshal and tell them what to do while I focus on other things, because I've been fighting all these wars basically on my own, and it's getting a little bit tedious, and I feel like as emperor I shouldn't have to do that anymore. As a, you know, as a duke, a grand duke, or a smaller king, that was fine, but as the Emperor, I feel like I have people for that. Oh boy, this does not look like it's going to be a pleasant siege. This is a pretty cool castle, though. At least there is 2 ladders. That's some small solace for us. Actually, we're doing pretty well here. The Rhodoks crossbowmen and the Swadian or Calradian archers back there are doing some work for us. Interesting. Who's bringing Nord troops? Oh, that guy just got wrecked. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I'm bothering with the shield. If I'm going to get hit, it's going to be from the side. There we go. I love this mace. I'm kind of tempted to crowd surf right here, but I don't know where I'll end up. And that's a bit worrying, so I think I'll just stand my ground and fight. Especially since it seems to be working pretty well. We're pushing our way through fairly quickly there. There we go. Now we're through. Oh, how did I miss that? Down you go. I don't know what you're swinging at, but you're dead now. Or, yeah, no, this weapon actually kills people because it's got spikes on it. There we go. I love the animations in this mod, by the way. I think that's one of the biggest things for me, is the fact that when you do an overhand swing, he keeps his shield up, which is, you know, proper technique when you're using a sword and shield, or any weapon in a shield, is you don't lower the shield when you're ready to attack. You keep the shield up and attack around it. That way you're protected against counterattacks. But in most mods and versions of this game, God, we're taking a lot of casualties here. In most versions of this game, when you do that, your character lifts his shield way out of the way and then swings off to the side of it and opens himself up, or herself up, which is not how you do that, or not how you're supposed to anyways. Let's get after these archers. I think that'll really help us avoid more casualties. And I imagine that's the last melee character. Again, they didn't have very many, so... Oh. Come on, finish him. There we go. I was hoping I could jump over my guys and just smash him. Are we done? No, we're not. Where do they still have people? I hope nobody's stuck in the walls. Well, let me check. Maybe somebody's stuck outside the walls. I see people running around out there. Oh, no, they're right here. Okay. And it looks like my archers are picking them off. Down you go. And down you go. Cool. So there's one castle down, although that was a lot bloodier than I was expecting. We lost 3 men, including a sergeant, a footman, and a longbowman. Not a huge deal there. Ally casualties were 36. Wow. Those guys really did not want to give up that castle. They fought pretty well, actually. I mean, that's what happens when you're besieging Nord stuff, although they have some odd units scattered in there as well. Let's see, we did take some prisoners, and I was able to find a ransom broker between episodes, so I got rid of the old ones. So we'll take everybody, but I'll probably end up leaving some of the less important ones behind. Let's see, I have 2, I need at least 2 more cavalry. I try to always keep 30 cavalry in my party, not counting named characters, so 26 knights, 4 men-at-arms. And let's see, more footmen, if you please. And we'll take all that loot. Okay. We will, of course, be deferring appointment here. I have no idea who I'm going to give this to. They probably aren't part of our faction yet, because, frankly, everybody who is deserving of land in my faction already has plenty. And everybody who's not isn't going to be getting any more. So... we're going to have to be recruiting all of the honorable lords from the other factions. Although, like, Count Clace, I don't think is technically honorable. However, because of who he is, I'm kind of willing to make an exception there. Plus, I don't know that he's dishonorable. He may just be martial or something. I don't remember. We'd have to talk to him to see. But, interesting. Oh, wow. Prosperity of Yellen fell off big time. Why is that? And then the lords that hate us a little bit more, but I don't care about that. But my hope is that they eventually leave. I'm not going to give them anything other than the occasional village. And the only reason I'm doing that is just because otherwise... Ooh. Our truce ended, okay. If I don't give them any land, then they won't be able to replenish their troops. So I give them enough to do that, but nothing that they could take with them if they left. Regis, we need to get you some better armor. He's wearing some, like, Serenade garb, but we need to get him something more fitting of the Holy Calradian Empire. He is, like, the only Imperial engineer at this point, although Sigurd is a bit of an engineer as well. Kind of rough around the edges in terms of his engineering, but he got the job done for us for a good long time, so we can't, you know, knock him. Despin, I applaud your commitment, but you should probably go home. He's got 5 people in his party. None of them are ready to fight, and he's still right there with us. Despin, you have been... Oh, I should talk to you about that. Your commitment has been admirable, but I'm going to send you home. Let's see, he's thoroughly dishonorable and a compulsive spinner of intrigues, which I fear will drag us into wars or incite rebellions. Yeah, that is Lord Place. I don't disagree. However, he was with us from the beginning, and of all of the lords who are not considered honorable, he is one of the most loyal. So, I would ask you guys to settle your differences. And then, yeah, you guys can return home. I'll handle this myself because you are not in fighting shape at all. And you appear to be the only one following me anyways. Oh no. Ralka was with us, but Ralka is not really in fighting shape either. So yeah, you guys go home. Oh, Jarl Claes is here. I wonder if Kelredin Castle is his. I would hope not, because if I recruit him away from the Nords, I wouldn't want him to have that castle. I'd rather give that to somebody else. I would give him Dirham. Maybe I should just give somebody else Dirham. I don't know. Maybe he's not deserving of Dirham. But that does look like his heraldry above the castle there. Let's go have a word with him before we start any fights. So we'll approach the gates and hail the guard. And let's see, what's our current standing with him? 32. It's good to see you as well. Let's have a word in private. And what's your stance on stuff again? Men will always try to cheat others of their rightful due in this faithless world. Each must remain vigilant of his own rights. I mean, you don't sound dishonorable. You sort of sound like a realist. Or at least a pessimist, but I wouldn't call you dishonorable. How do you feel about Ragnar? Okay, well, if you think he's a weak ruler, I don't think you could argue that I'm a weak ruler, considering we've conquered half the map already. Too easily lends an ear to evil counsel. I think our problem is I don't really lend an ear to any counsel. Or at least the character doesn't. The character does everything himself. So, would you consider supporting me for the throne of Calradia? I'll stick with my usual pitch here, even though he's not really going to buy it. But, again, I've mentioned this a few times. If you tell everybody else you're going to uphold the rights of the commons, and then you tell him, I'll uphold your rights or something different, they'll call you on it. So, you're better off just sticking to your guns instead of constantly changing things, because in the long run, it's not going to help you anyways. So, let's see. Militarily, I might be safer if I joined you. That is definitely true. More comfortable with us? Yeah. Well, it's a fine thing to court the commons with promises, but what do you have to offer me? Well, how about a town? Okay, well, what do you say? We got him, we finally got him. and we gained some right to rule for that. Not that we needed it. So Count Clace, our father-in-law, has finally joined our faction. It's been a long time coming, but there it is. And so we didn't even have to besiege Kellerden Castle, which is handy. Since he has Kellerden Castle, I don't know that I'll give him anything else, to be honest. Maybe I'll give him the village right here next to it. But in terms of Dirham, I don't think I want to give him that. I'd rather give that to somebody who only has that. So we'll see. But you can't trade fiefs in this. It's not a mod with diplomacy, so I can't swap him Dirham for Kellerden or anything. I really wish I could, but I can't. So let's head north and we'll look at this castle. Ralka, I know you have land. I'm pretty sure I gave you land, so why don't you go use it to build your army back up. Berglin. Oh, that's actually close by. Let's go deal with that. 99 with 22 prisoners. One of which is Despin. You bastard. Alright, let's go free Despin. This guy's heraldry does not look like a Nord's. Actually, it kind of does. The lion, the red lion thing is used by a lot of different heraldries in real life. I think the Kingdom of Sweden even used, I mean, it was like blue, yellow with a lion on it, but that lion heraldry symbol is used in a lot of different stuff. We've never met, apparently. Yeah, I'm aware. I know you're not honorable because you attacked a lord who couldn't defend himself, and we have a relation of 0, so we have nothing to talk about. Alright, I don't think I could have asked for a better map right here. I mean, I like flat land when I'm fighting Nords, but they gave us a significant high ground advantage here, so I will gladly accept it. I need to get my cavalry out of the way because they're getting shot up pretty bad, so I'm going to send them off to the side there. Meanwhile, the infantry, I want you to march on up over here. Oh, they charged us. Shit. Infantry charge, cavalry charge. Archers, get back. Get back. It's like Victor is our first casualty there. I didn't bring my lance, and it probably won't matter because I would never be able to use it. Holy hell, are we getting torn up. You know what? Screw this. Come on, get off. Why won't the prompt come up? What the hell? There it is. Alright, where are you bastards? Okay. There we go. Alright, archers, come back. Cavalry, come back. Infantry, come back. Infantry, I want you right here, that opening. Archers, I want you up here. Cavalry, I wanted you over there. We'll make them come to us. Somebody over there is getting killed. Oh, great. I just lost a bunch of knights. What a mess. I mean, they played that really smart. They didn't let me set up. And I've kind of just taken that for granted. Usually the AI is not great at, you know, throwing you off your game. Or playing any game, really. It's, you know, it just kind of attacks or defends. But in this case, it showed defense and then attacked. And that definitely caught me off guard. One problem with this weapon. Do I have infantry left? Shit. Looks like it's me against all these guys. Luckily, I'm fighting downhill. Come on. Oh, I thought I got you. Apparently not. Okay. Archers, move back. Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to fight me. Are there any archers left? Oh, there's a bunch over there. Okay. Infantry, hold right here. Archers, come here. Cavalry, stand by over there. You know what? Cavalry, charge because they're attacking you. What a disaster that was. So many dead. Let's see. 12 wounded, 32 dead. Oh my god. So much for besieging another castle today. Oh man. Alright, cavalry come back. How many do they have left? 20. Oh, that's their last 20, I think. Yeah, it has to be. Alright, infantry go, cavalry go. Those archers should be the only thing they have left. My archers move up to this hill. Should give you a better shot on them and keep you fairly safe. But yeah, I can't believe the AI was that smart that time. Because I was sitting there bragging about how great a position I had, and then all of a sudden they're charging up over the hill. Which is pretty much the smartest thing they could have done there. I don't know if players would have been, you know, keen enough to catch that. Because if they had waited at all, I would have gotten set up and they would have had to fight me uphill, but they went before I was set up, and so my guys weren't even at the edge. They were still downhill on the other side. Oh, wow. 32 dead. 5 knights, 6 infantry, men-at-arms, and longbowmen. Rodok sergeant. 8 Calradian sergeants, 9 footmen. That pretty much just broke our army right there. If you were honorable, I'd let you go, because you did fight well. Well, I don't know if you personally fought well, but you commanded well. But no, I have to take you prisoner. Despin, you're free. Try to make it home this time. Alright, well, we rescued a bunch of garrison troops, I suppose. So, Sea Raiders, Shield Maidens. Oh, cool. I haven't seen them before. In this mod, anyways. I'll keep you, actually. You know what? You can go in the garrison. Wow, what an absolute disaster. But all the hammermen survived, interestingly enough. And I'll take you guys prisoner. So it looks like we're going to be doing recruiting for the next little bit. And I'll take whatever I can carry. Alright, so that was an absolute disaster. But we did still win, and we did free Despin. So, I'm curious, what's the garrison at Durham look like? Oh, budget's in, and we actually made more money than last time. Although the prosperity, was it Yellen? And Yellen's not on here. Oh, there it is. The prosperity fell off quite a bit. It went from rich to average, but it looks to still be making roughly the same amount of money, so I guess that's fine. We'll see next week if it's a lot worse. But we're still making 20,000 or so. It's actually 21. Last time I think it was 19. But we're making tons of money, and that's great. So let's see. Durham, 56. Let's throw a couple troops in there. Let's see. You can have the Swadian bowman. You can have the Calradian crossbow. And I kind of want to keep the shield maidens and fighter women in my party. So I'll give you guys the Sea Raiders, but I'm keeping these guys. Or these girls, I should say. So yeah, you're going to join the infantry up there. We'll see if they do better than my Calradian sergeants, because they seem to die every couple seconds. Alright, so we're down to 115. I'm curious, are there any mercenaries in here? Perfect. Only 5 of you, whatever. Money is not an object, so I'll throw it at whoever's willing to fight for me. For the time being, we'll ride around and grab some troops as well, the old-fashioned way. 7 there, nice. Berglund used to be mine, so I imagine they'll throw me quite a few men, or at least I would hope. Oh, Sir William leveled up, nice. Only 6, okay. But yeah, our relation with him is pretty good. So let's see here. Some of you are already ready to go. We'll go Calradian militia. And then fighter women ready. I'm going... Yeah, let's go fighter women because they have shields. Shields are very important. Sir William. Let's see about your skills. I'm thinking strength. Although it looked like I was working on his intelligence. But iron flesh would be pretty useful. So let's start working on your strength. And I'll throw this point into power strike, I think. And let's give you some more one-handed skill. Okay. So Sir William, you're actually my cavalry commander at the moment because Clovis is missing still. And then Sir Alden Elkhart has the Imperial Guard armor now, and he's part of my retinue. I don't know if I showed you guys that yet. But yeah, he's joined Sir Aster in the Guard retinue. Okay. So let's just keep hitting up Swadian towns and grabbing more area. Arya was a damn good commander. The funny thing, too, is I have a couple of Jarls prisoner right now, but they immediately want to ransom him. The other guys they don't seem to care about. I'll accept it. I don't want to lose honor. Plus, he did fight well, so I don't want to, like, punish him any more than I would otherwise. So let's see. How are we doing now? Almost to a full party. Although a bunch of militia doesn't really... Serindiar, where the hell is that? Oh, down here. Oh, they're pushing on Valuka. I need to ride south. Let's grab the rest of these. Oh, good thing I didn't, because Praven's under siege. Okay, cool. That fills out our party. Let's go through Suno. We'll see if there's mercenaries there. If there are, I might ditch a few militia. Also, if there's anybody... Oh, good. Lady Isolla is here. Lady Isolla. Right. Let's go into the tavern. Caravan guard, that's not going to cut it. But there is a ransom broker. Let's unload all of our prisoners. I'm sure we'll be taking a few more shortly. There we go. But yeah, see, I have a bunch of Jarls prisoner. And Ragnar doesn't seem to care about these guys. He's just going to leave them there. But, let's see, you need to be in the fight. You guys, make sure you're above Regis, whatever. But yeah, when Urya was taken prisoner, he ransomed him immediately. So I'll see if either of these two is willing to follow me. The one problem with elevating a companion is they don't get like civilian garb like the other lords do. Also, most of the armors in this mod aren't female compatible. Like, they can still wear them, but you can see she's got a very masculine body type when she has that on. So Lady Isolla. Oh, you're not honorable. That's not good. Damn it. Could you follow me since you're just hanging out here? Oh, wrong thing. I figured as much. Then I'm starting a new campaign. And the campaign's goal is to break the siege at Praven. And I'll write off in advance. Oh, wow. Luckily, these are all like half-strength parties. But they do add up nonetheless. Let's try to work our way around and get inside. I'd rather fight from the walls if I can help it. Oh, and more coming. Okay, I've already got my siege gear ready. 47 plus my 147. Whew, okay. So we're going to have like 200 against whatever they've got. I'm sure we've faced worse odds. And while I have the chance, I'll jump into the tavern. More caravan guard. Not going to cut it. I think the militia are better than the caravan guard, honestly. So, let's see. Let's see here. Let's unload all this while we're just hanging out. And that can go too. Yeah, get rid of all that. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. That's a lot more than they can afford. Okay, here, take a helmet or something. And hopefully you can take the rest. It would appear so. Oh, you know what? That can go too. Okay. Oh, that was perfect, actually. And then give me all the foods. Okay. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit, and then I assume they're going to be attacking us. I doubt they'll run away, but who knows? Actually, scratch what I just said. I realized that we're more or less out of time anyways, so I'll end it here, and in the next episode, we will pick back up with what I presume is going to be a siege defense at Praven. However, I feel like we've been here before and it didn't play out like that, so we'll see if it does this time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Kingdom with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.
Thank you.